Hola, my Capricorn lovers. How are you? It's MJ from Ultra Love TV doing your monthly readings for July. I'm MJ. I just said that. I just said my name. But I'm going into like the other spiel of what I do. I'm hosting you here, obviously, at Ultra Love TV. I published a book a few years back based on my own spiritual awakening journey and long time yoga career. And I have these hoodies, t-shirts. There's a few different styles, and yeah. And then the website Ultra Love. I do these intuitive tarot readings, offering divine guidance and loving clarity, and I do online coaching as well, which usually includes a bit of a blend of intuitive works with meditation, yoga moves, and just chats. So feel free to check out the packages, the courses. I also have the Be the Change courses. There's a bunch of good stuff on Ultra Love. So check that out, my lovers. Buy my stuff. Help a sister out. Capricorn. This is it, my lovers. July. Here we go. This is the real shift now out of this Saturn transit through Cap, and all the lessons essentially that we've learned through this rather hard, difficult and challenging transit is now lifting. Like we'll see some of the reward, the impact, and the effect of what this transit did to how it rammed us up the arsehole multiple times. Yeah, so fun. Except not at all, right? Like the last 2 years have been fucking brutal. And I'm just however, we're still alive to tell the tale, and it's Saturn's energy has a lot to do with like putting the work in, whatever that means, however that looks, right? But that's the task master. Saturn has been essentially breaking down the old paradigm, as it were, breaking down the illusions of control that we have in our lives so that we can create new foundations that are essentially more stable foundations to build new earth. So because if you think about it, when it comes to the precession of the precession of the zodiac, we're moving into Aquarian age as the Aquarian energy essentially transforms our humanity into a higher octave. We will then, after a few, maybe a few hundred or thousands of years, we will be in the age of Capricorn, and the age of Capricorn essentially, as we're moving into these higher octaves, the age of Capricorn as the cardinal earth sign is heaven on earth. It's like Aquarian age is helping us really lay the foundation and begin the build, and then by the time of the Capricornian age, it will be like the golden age, the heaven on earth kind of thing. So very cool to be here during the shift of the ages, right? Paradigm shift. So okay, Caps, let's see what we got for our month of July for Capricorn. Ooh, baby. Some of you might have had the end of a certain working life. There's some kind of difficult energy here, Capricorn. I'm not gonna lie. The outcome, and I dare feel that this could be quite early on in the month actually, or mid-month, there is this new beginning, Ace of Swords. There is greater balance and harmony coming into your life, and yet surrounding it, and this of course could absolutely have to do with what I was just talking about this entire shapeshift that Capricorns have undergone as the cardinal earth sign in the zodiac wheel. So the cardinal earth sign is the first earth to ultimately undergo the transformation. So the heart activation, transforming lower bass tones around the maternal, the paternal energies. This is invoking your modern mystic energy, you know, calling in your kind of higher magic, as it were, endeavoring to make it manifest. That's a big piece here. So for some of you, it's been super duper challenging on the working and financial front. Partly to do with the heart wounding and these characters in the reverse. So for a lot of you, you've been possibly in loops attracting people who use and abuse you, or attracting people who manipulate and lie. Whether you're attracting in the men or the women, or the shitty friends or whatever, there has been a lot of processing for you, a lot of heart activation, a lot of feeling like shit's just not going my way. Is my luck ever going to change? It's like, yeah, it's just been really, really, really intense. It's like the feeling, and this is super challenging for Capricorn, but like, it's like you've been doing all the things you're meant to do. You've been working diligently at whatever it is, and you know, ending up stabbed in the heart, ending up... I'm just hearing something around, there's something like, and then people are just a bit shit to you kind of thing. But this cycle is ending in lieu of bringing in greater harmony, greater harmonic reflection. So finally, Capricorn, it would appear, and again, my intuition is feeling like this is by the early July full moon. So this is the energies that you're aiming for by that Capricorn full moon. That's the final piece from the last 2-year cycle. So all the stuff you've been working on the last 2 years is now going to culminate into the new beginning, which is based in your own perspective shift. And ultimately, with the Ace of Swords, I do feel that's based in your perspective and manifestation. Because it's like the thoughts. It's like whatever thoughts you've been thinking, whatever projections you've been visualizing, which obviously has something to do with justice, because we have the scales there, and probably a sense of for the whole. That for some of you, whatever you've been working on, it's been connected to the whole, as in the entire collective, in as far as judgment goes. Because some people talk about the age of Aquarius and or the times that we're living in as it's judgment day. You know, as the world changes, we are all kind of stepping to the mount, as it were. And it's a very personal thing. Spirituality and our soul's expansion has nothing to do with the groupthink of our Piscean age and dogmatic religious text. It has to do with sovereignty and your soul's expansion into the knowingness of its own greatness, in humility, in service and oneness, right? It's all very paradoxical and yet also very true to the heart space, and as far as how we create. So you're coming into balance, and dare say, with the upright and the heart, the Three of Swords, it's been really, really deep. It's been really, really intense, and yet you are healing. It's felt that way. It's felt like it's been nonstop healing. It's felt like it's been maybe nonstop dealing with dickheads, but you're coming into balance, Capricorn. I'm pleased for you. I'm pleased for myself. I've got Capricorn ascendant, so I'm totally not resonating with this, in fairness. I'm gonna pull that again. Oh, nice. Okay, two more for my Capricorns. Yeah. So it's like you've got mega abundance. Bearing in mind, abundance doesn't always necessarily mean like cash flow, although it can, obviously. But the abundance here is to do with the healing of your heart and coming into balance. Like, coming into balance for you, Capricorn, for a lot of you guys, is going to feel really abundant because things have been so turbulent. If you've had back-to-back shitty judgments or back-to-back death processes, or people manipulating you, stealing from you, dealing with the shits, it's like, it's about time. And at the same time, so this is part of the simultaneity of the accelerating paradigm shift, right? At the same time, you might well be dealing with the kind of bubbling up energies of you're feeling exhausted and tired. So really be mindful of this, Capricorn. I know this energy so well. And I know my Capricorn friends are feeling it too. Like, just fucking exhausted. Rest. Just be unashamed in the amount of rest that you need. I know it's challenging. I absolutely understand that feeling of like, why can't we just move forward? Why can't blah, 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 blah. And that's this energy, it's felt postponed. And in a way, it has been since that entrance. Like, for me personally as well, Capricorn Ascendant, the energy started to restrict at the end of 2017. Sorry guys, my like, I was feeling that shift happen by the end of 2017, where things started to get ripped out from under me, where things started to come out of my reality. My mother being deported, my long-term relationship very suddenly just ended and got all weird, and it postponed. It seemed to kind of just pull out all these things I was working for. It just suddenly, all of it disappeared and kind of came undone, as it were, which this was a huge part of the shapeshift, weirdly, and like the death process, and still working on everything, still being persistent, still working loads, possibly without even seeing any reward, right? So this card is really also, I think, representative of this energy with the death card of, we are being asked to shapeshift the way that we work so that we don't burn out, so that we're not feeling exhausted all the time. I know, it's challenging. But there is this new beginning here now, and we are moving beyond the illusion, Cappy. So, and let's not forget, this card did come up. So there is abundance. You've been through, again, some monumental shape-shifting, and being it, you're the cardinal earth sign, you're the ones here now pioneering the new world, the new earth. So it's not like it's just a little ditty, you know. This is a huge, huge undertaking, monumental. So Capricorn, be really kind to yourselves, right? Trust it, trust that it's coming in for you, and have faith in what you're creating, and be really, really kind so that you don't end up burning out, you don't end up exhausted in a week's time. But more than that, be grounded and present, because as this new beginning takes off, again, for many of you, it will be just shortly after this eclipse season closes or finishes down. So as this eclipse, which is after July 5th, 6th, so after that, it's going to start moving. This new beginning, which I dare say is this last cycle, 8 to 10 year cycle, if not more, of like, what new beginning are you anchoring in? Because for the Capricorn month of July, it is likely, where am I going? It's likely that this is a long-term manifestation cycle. So this new beginning is leading you to all the things you've been manifesting for again 10, 20, 30, whatever years. So getting yourself in that alignment of your desires is the juice right now, which again, for a lot of you, that's what you're focusing on, and that's what you're doing. Really good. Okay, great, Capricorn. Thanks for being here, you guys. have a great month of July. If that resonated, feel free to book your private reading. Again, I've got some new online coaching packages available to intense transformation, quick shifting, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Capricorn. Mega hot love for you guys, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Take care. Be good to you. Peace out.